YouTube, it's the word, man. It's the Diana update. As you can see, we got a tailgate again. And we got parts, baby. We got parts. Finally got the stuff from the paint shop. So far, what I laid eyes on, everything looks good. I wish it would have took so long, but it is what it is. We got it. It's done. So I'll show y'all some more pieces. These doors open? I think they are. That is not open. Give me a second here. But yeah, man, we finally got our body pieces. So we in the game, man. Side mirrors, check. Traction bar kit. Ooh, check, fool. The only thing they did wrong, he painted the chrome, guys. Insert the, I know, he painted the chrome. So I was trying to keep the chrome look to tie in the rest of the chrome here. I didn't want it all painted, so I'm gonna have to find me a wrap shop ASAP to put it back chrome. But everything else is painted. All this stuff is painted. This is painted. We're gonna have to either get a new one of these or figure out how to get this thing off without breaking it, put it on a new one. And then, yeah, man, we'll finish cleaning all this stuff up, get the rest of this off, and get it prepped so we can put the new ones on. I think that's gonna be my task today, is to glue on that and focus that. I used to have those little rain guard things or whatever. They were starting to fall / come off, so I said forget it. And I didn't want them to be sticking out, not being painted. And you know, once you take them off, I mean, that's pretty much it. Unless you do the process of cleaning that anyways and then going to stick them back on. Me personally, I just leave them off. So clean all that mess off. We got some over on the other side. I need to get some peel and stick tape to install this back on, and then get us some of those clips, the plastic clips that go in there, the Christmas trees, and then we'll be ready to install that. She needs to get cleaned up a bit, but yeah, so that's that. I'm gonna unload all this stuff and find somewhere in the house to put it because the parts room is full. And yeah, I'm excited. So I'll be busy this weekend. I won't be able to do much with it this weekend, unfortunately, but probably like Sunday night, pull the first all-nighter and get cracking on this thing. We also got to get the fender liners installed, and then the rock lights installed. So I don't know, man. I paint. I don't know if I told you guys, but I painted and undercoated the frame. It actually doesn't look too bad from here. I might just send it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was gonna come behind it with some black paint and repaint it, but I think I'm gonna just send it. It's not a show truck, you know. At the end of the day, like, I daily drive this thing, so I mean, I'm not trying to have it perfect, but you know, I want it to be pretty dang presentable because I know these rock lights are gonna be stupid bright and, you know, trying to show all her flaws and whatnot. So I'm trying to minimize the flaws as much as I possibly can. But I think I'm gonna send it like that, to be real with you. I am. So I gotta get the other fender liners. They're at Nate's crib. Just remember that. And then I'll probably start fitting the rock lights to those, and then install them as a one unit, you know, and then wire them up and all that good stuff. Gotta clean up the bumper before I put that stuff back on. Next week is gonna be insane because SEMA starts next week. It's not like the truck is gonna be in SEMA, so that's okay. But I gotta have this thing done, wheels mounted, all of that on, and some other stuff, and get the 51 here, put her blower and all of that stuff on, mounted, bolted down, and loaded up on a trailer and ready to rock and ride around for SEMA weekend. So This crunch is going to be absolutely insane. Like, I'm gonna have to leave. Thankfully, nothing really goes on after SEMA, like during the week, and it's mostly the weekend that the meats and stuff be popping, because dude, I'm gonna be busy, like crazy busy. She's gonna have to go outside, and I'm gonna see if I can get the truck in here diagonal. I'm actually gonna test that here in a second. And yeah, man, let me get off of here, stop talking to y'all, because I got a lot of stuff to do. So I'll catch y'all later. I'll pick up this thing and record when I remember to. I'm gonna try my best to stay on top of it. And yeah, man, let's get it. All right, the madness has begun. I got old Diana in the garage. Shout out to my boy Barbara's for getting her cleaned up for me. Little recap here. You see all that residue up there. So that was the little rain visor things or whatever. And Nate had hit me while I was gone and saying that they were falling off. So I told him to just tear them off. Terrible decision, but not really, because they would have stood out because they were black, and that's why I wanted them off, and because they're coming off. But now I have to fight that, and so I was like, all right, cool, I'll get some Goo Gone, you know. I've never tried this stuff before, but I heard it works. So, and then there was some residue from the fender flares as well. As you can still see, there's a little bit left. So I was like, yeah, I'll just do it all. So I'm at it, I'm doing it. It's not really working out too much. I got the fender flare parts cleaned up pretty good, and I was like, all right, cool. And I was messing with this, spraying the heck out of it and letting it soak, and spraying the heck out of it and letting it soak. And long story short, I shot myself in the foot. It got all over the truck. I let it dry up. Did not know that was a no-no. Really wasn't paying attention to overspray like that, and I had no idea it was as bad as it's got. I pretty much got it all off except for the roof. I'm not worried about that right now because I have a whole lot more pressing things that I need to get done on this truck anyway. So, yeah, so I did that this morning. I have sprayed the frame twice. Don't like how it came out, so I bought some rubberized stuff. It's supposed to actually protect and help, but I don't like the way it looks, so I bought some black paint to spray on it instead to go over the top of it. And then I'm gonna start trying to put all our paint match pieces on. Honestly, I'm just gonna tear into this thing and see how far I get. And I don't know what time it is, but it's at night. It's dark outside. It's probably like 8 o'clock or something like that, 8, 9 o'clock. And SEMA starts Tuesday. Today is Sunday. So every day after SEMA, I'm gonna be coming home and, you know, busting tail on this thing. And hopefully I make it in time to have her all done by that weekend. I also gotta get the 51 in here and get a blower attached to her. I dropped her blower off. Sorry I didn't record much. But shout out to Steph and Chava. They have that. They're gonna drill and tap the adapter plate because I have an old school blower and it doesn't mount as like the new A71s. So they're handling that for me. And then, yeah, while they're doing that, I'm gonna be messing with this. So I'm not gonna talk too much. I will show you guys some stuff when I get it done, whatever that may be. But yeah, I'm gonna get cracking on this thing. I got 2 Red Bulls on tap, so hopefully I just go crackhead mode and get a bunch of stuff done. But wheels are just chilling, ready to go, but I'm not quite there yet. I still gotta put the fender liners in and rock lights and wire all that crap up, paint everything, and then I'll be ready to put these on. So that's gonna take a second, and now I'm glad I just set that and did all that moving. I'm not gonna paint this thing in here with these being in here, so that'll probably be a tomorrow's project anyways. But yeah, man, let me get off this phone and get busy, and I'll check in with y'all later. All right, we started at 8:34 p.m. yesterday. It is now like 11:30 a.m. the next day, pretty sure. I'll show y'all what all we got done. So we got the chrome strips, moldings, those off. Third brake light installed. Tail lights installed. This removed. Bumper plastics installed. Let me move around here. We got pretty much all the door panels off. I'll get to that in a second. Side mirrors installed. Front grille is off. New headlights are in. I'm not gonna install the markers because I got some more LEDs on the way for that guy and that guy. I got a switchback in there already. So waiting for those to show up, and then we'll throw the markers on, and then we'll throw the grill on. I have to get a emblem for that, but I'll cover that later. All right, now to move to the inside, or the rest of the truck. Rear handles are installed, both back doors. I'll show you over there. There's wiring everywhere. Now, pretty much most car guys, they all tell you the same. They hate wiring, and I am one of them. I hate wiring, but it's got to get done. So the mirrors have to be wired. Those are 3 wires by themselves, and then the door handles have to be wired, and those are 1, 2, 3, 4 wires. So it looks terrible. It looks a mess. Freaking crimp connectors everywhere. But I'm doing it. I'm trying. I got diagrams out. Trying to piggyback stuff and have as minimal connections and wires as possible. But yeah, man, it is treacherous. I gotta get the front windows up so I can do those door handles, because I can't get to them right now with the glass being in the way. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got so far. I'm going to try to keep going. I'm not super tired. If I sit for too long, I can feel myself like drifting off and dozing off. So I'm gonna keep moving. See how much further we can get. I'm gonna try to take it all the way up until later tonight. I know I gotta sleep some tonight because tomorrow's the first day of SEMA, and we have to be there first thing to get our badges, and get registered and all that good stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna get back to it. Nate's supposed to be pulling up later. We got C's dropping off some other parts that I need, and yeah, man, hopefully my goal by the end of today, I want to have the handles wired up and the mirrors wired up. The headlights, that's a maybe. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't know. We'll see. I'll get with y'all later.